if you drink too much, or you shop too much, or you incessantly lie. If you don't admit you have a problem, how in the heck can you fix it? So until you take full responsibility for you, let me tell you, you need to take responsibility for you. No hiding, no numbing, and say, if you want to make a better life, if you want to lose weight, if you want to get off, if you need to and want to get off alcohol, it is up to you, because nobody is going to fix that for you. We are responsible for ourselves. And so often we want to blame others. I want to blame my brother. I want to blame that my daddy died when I was younger. I want to blame my mom for not sticking up for me. And the list goes on. What are you blaming others for? But it is your responsibility. You're blaming others, but you are the only one that can change it. Your husband can't change it for you. A friend can't change it for you. God can't change it for you. He can help you, but God can't change it for you. You have to make the effort to begin to change from the inside out. So this is what happened to me. I went to some personal development classes, and I began to become aware of my intricate value. I am valuable, just like the people I see that are beautiful, that have money, that I've always looked at and thought they were better than me. No, they're not better than me. They're not worse than me. We are all uniquely created and all beautiful from the inside out. We are beautiful. I had to learn that I was as worthy as the person next to me. Now, I had tried many, many diets. You can name them. I had tried. And I've been Weight Watchers, and I still am part of Weight Watchers. I've been Weight Watchers for years, 20 years, probably 25 years, just sitting there. But I knew in my heart that I was still taking it all in, that someday I would do it. I could do it. If other people could do it, I could do it. So I began to take a journey. I learned my worth, and then I learned to forgive. So when I forgave others, I had to actually forgive my brother. And that was a difficult thing, because I had a lot of anger, because I had felt like the little girl had been taken away from me in my childhood. But when I forgave my brother, it was amazing what I felt. But the most important person I had to forgive was myself. And when I forgave myself, it took me a while. It took me, because I couldn't recognize that I had to forgive myself. But I had to forgive myself because I had lived my life up until I was 275 pounds. After the kids were born, that's when I gained most of my weight. And I had to forgive myself for not being there for, I remember going up to the ski hill, and I couldn't ski with my husband and my children. And I said to my husband, don't worry, I'm happy in the lodge reading. Well, the truth was, I was sad in the lodge reading because I wanted to be with them. So I had to dig deep and learn to forgive myself for robbing my children and my husband of a healthy mother. That was difficult, but I did it. And since then, I have lost 120 pounds. Now with COVID, I've had a little struggle, but I still have probably, I haven't even calculated, probably 40 more pounds to lose. And I am going to do that in 2021. I declare that today, that I am going to do that. Watch and see. So the clock is ticking. So when we get older, the clock ticks and it never stops ticking. Every day, every minute is another minute lost. And so I told you I tried all those diets, all those things, but I had to begin to learn to eat healthy each day. And so the clock is ticking, and it is said, this is a little sobering too. 4 pounds, for every 4 pounds overweight, you have lost 9 weeks of your life expectancy. So if you are 40 pounds overweight, you have lost 2 years of your life. What are you going to miss out on? Your granddaughter's wedding? The birth of your grandchild? Or leave behind a spouse of 30 years? The choice is yours. And don't let the years go by. But you have to decide. And you have to take full responsibility for yourself. And so it is a sobering thought when I started thinking that I could die prematurely. And so I did this for me, but I did not only do this for me because of my self-worth. I also started thinking about what it would be like for my husband to be left alone after 40 years of marriage. We've now been almost married 45 years. We're going to make 45 years. But I thought about him and I thought, how selfish can I be? How selfish to keep my weight on and cause other people pain. So when I learned my self-worth, I did this for me. But in doing it for me, I did it for others. Let me empower you to get unstuck, unhook from your past, and unleash your full potential so that you can become unstoppable. I believe I'm unstoppable. I know with all certainty that if I lost 100 pounds, 120 pounds, that you can do it too. I am not special. I just got up one more time after a zillion, let me tell you, a zillion falls. I want to teach you some of my strategies next week. A couple of years ago, I woke up crying just like I did on my 60th birthday. But these were different tears. I was at a retreat and I had spotted a trampoline the night before. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to set my alarm early and go jump on the trampoline. You see, when I was 275 pounds, I couldn't jump 2 inches off the trampoline. And I wanted to try this now that I've lost 120 pounds. So I set my alarm on, and I ran out there early in the morning. But when I got there, 2 of my friends were there. I was a little disappointed, but it worked out well. They asked me what I was doing. I said, I want to try jumping on the trampoline. So they gave me some tidbits, and I got on the trampoline and I started to jump, but I just couldn't get the motion or the feel of it. I didn't have any bounce in my knees. So they climbed on the trampoline with me and they took my hands and we started jumping together and we went higher and higher. And I remember screaming like I was a little girl again. And I said, higher and higher, just like when I was on a swing. When I was younger, I loved swings, and I still love swings now. I said higher and higher, and suddenly, without warning, I collapsed on the mat of the trampoline in convulsions, coming from the deepest part of my soul. For guess what? Somewhere up there, I felt my little girl came back. And I've never lost the little girl since then. I feel like I've gone back to my childhood and I've been set free. And in setting me free, I have learned I have a voice and I want to help you. So that is my story. And next week, I would like to tell you a little bit more about forgiveness, some of the tools that I put in my life so that I can help you, that one person or many people out there that are listening. If I can do this, I promise you can do this. I loathed myself. I hated myself. I wanted to die. But somehow I have changed my life by learning my value, and I want that for you. I will see you back here next week. And remember, it is never too late to lose weight. It is never too late. You can be 80, 85 to live a life of purpose. It is never too late to follow your dreams. It is never too late, ever. I will see you back here next week. Bye.